Ernest F. McGhee was not an only child. He had an older brother, Fergus G. McGhee. You might think he had a cool nickname like Nugget, but nope. Everyone just called him Fergus, but they did it with an accent for some reason. Fergus. Not even his parents knew why. But he was not Fergus anymore. He was now known as Elder McGhee. He had wanted to serve in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, because it sounded foreign, but wasn't. But the Lord needed him elsewhere. Elder McGhee was called to serve on Pitcairn's Island, a tiny island in the South Pacific, with a population of only about 50 people. He was very nervous and wondered why God would send him there. He worried that he wouldn't be able to make a difference. Fast forward 11 months and 13 days. That's how long it had been since the McGhees had heard from their son. No letters. Nothing. Elder McGhee could not call or email home. He had to use good old-fashioned snail mail, and it took forever. His family was very worried. So when the McGhee family got 3 letters at once, they were thrilled. Why me, wonderful family? That's Pitcairn language. I made it to the island, finally. It was not easy. The people here are amazing. Their history is insane. Remind me to tell you about it. Pirates, Captain Bligh, and sneaking their families away in the middle of the night and hiding away on this tiny island. Crazy! My companion is Elder Hornblower. He is what they call a flibbertigibbet. He really likes to talk. Nobody seems to listen to him. He said nobody on the island is interested in the gospel and that I shouldn't try so hard. Ugh. We went to see a family yesterday and we shared the gospel with them. But it didn't go great. At the end, I invited them to come to church. I told them they really must come. And they all started to laugh, and I couldn't understand why. I said it over and over. I learned that muss in Pitcairn means cow. And to them, I kept saying the cow needs to come to church. Man, this is so much harder than I thought. Oh well. My home is very breezy. With lots of creepy crawlies. Nugget would love to catch some of these. I'll try to bring one home. Why am I here? I wish I could just come home. Feeling hopeless, Elder McGhee. The next letter said, "This the good day, Fabulef." Elder Hornblower and I have been working so hard. But nothing seems to be working. We've knocked on every door on this island at least 47 times. Elder Hornblower has a weird growth on his foot, so I had to cart him around the island. It's been hard work. We've not had much success, and still haven't had a baptism. People just don't like talking about God. They prefer to talk about... Sorry, gotta go. Something's wrong. Miss McGhee was so worried. Was he all right? He didn't sound all right. The next letter said, "You now know what Gwen happened next." Well, life is still crazy. Elder Hornblower finally found someone to listen to him. Anyways, miracles do happen. There was a massive storm last week. The island was covered by the sea. Scariest thing I've ever seen. It was pure chaos and pandemonium. The whole island was in shambles. There was a lot of work to do. We went to work serving and loving the people. We made some great friends, and hearts were softened. You know the Warren family I told you about? Yes, them. Well, they were baptized, and now we have church meetings every week with our very first members. The other villagers have even started to talk to me now. It's wonderful. The Lord works in mysterious ways. He is truly gathering His people. His children are returning to the fold. Tell Nugget that he still owes me a letter. Actually, you all do. Elder McGhee. Nugget and his parents were so relieved. They knew that this had been hard on Elder McGhee, but they knew the Lord would protect him. They knew that God had a work to do on this earth, and that all of His children needed to be gathered together. You can share the gospel with others and gather God's children back to Him. You don't need to be a missionary to do that. You can be in primary. You can be at school. You could be at work. You can share God's love and blessings with everyone. Have faith that the Lord will open the way for hearts to be softened and miracles to occur. Just like Elder McGhee and Elder Hornblower.